Meteorologist Sean Sublett from the Richmond Times-Dispatch with the Friday morning tropical update. Ian became a hurricane again late yesterday afternoon and is now on its way to making landfall into central South Carolina's coastline. So they're already having heavy rain throughout South Carolina, at least from the Midlands down to the low country. Rain is advancing across North Carolina and will be in Richmond later this morning. And once it gets here, it's going to be here for a very long time, all day long today. So for Richmond specifically, look for rain, heavy at times, effectively all day today. The wind isn't going to be that much of an issue, generally 15 to 25 miles an hour, but there will be the occasional higher gust pushing 30, 35 miles an hour. But as we've been telling you the last couple of days, this doesn't look like a damaging wind situation for immediate metropolitan Richmond. It is going to be chilly. Oftentimes we think about the tropical rainfall as being warm, only about 55 to 60 for much of the day, as we've had this northeast wind that's going to pretty much dominate through the day as well. Now, getting into this evening, there is a small but significant threat for tornadic development. We don't think this is a tornado outbreak by any stretch, and actually, as you go farther eastward from Richmond, toward the Chesapeake, down to Hampton Roads, Eastern Shore, that's where the risk is a little bit greater. But as we get past 5, 6, 7 o'clock this evening, well into about midnight, the atmosphere is at least supporting the idea of very small tornadic development and some individual smaller cells in the larger area of rainfall. So just be weather aware, as we like to say, be cognizant of that, and have a place to go, interior room, away from windows, should a tornado warning be issued for your location. Getting into Saturday, it's going to be dry. It's going to be a legit break. The temperatures go back into the 70s. There might be a little spotty shower here or there, but we don't envision a lot of rain coming down on Saturday at all. Sunday, however, the back edge of the storm kind of pushes back through, and we'll have a few more periods of rain on Sunday, but we do not envision that being as heavy as what we will see across central Virginia today. And by the time this really winds down sometime on Monday, a broad area of 3 to 5 inches of rain is the best guess. Some places will have a little more, some places will have a little bit less. And do be mindful of flooding, especially of small streams and creeks this evening. And then ultimately, we start thinking about the larger rivers, James River, perhaps in the Monday or Tuesday of next week. Precisely how much flood, if that happens at all in the James, will be determined by how much rain also falls upstream from Richmond, heading all the way up toward Lynchburg, Bedford, Botetourt counties, those parts of the state. So those are the keys to take away from the tropics. Hurricane Ian, some people have asked, it's probably going to be retired. Yes, once that time comes, but that's still some time away. It does make landfall later today on the coast of South Carolina. But for Richmond, this is rain, it's a little wind, and be mindful for the possibility of some brief damaging storms going forward into this evening. Stay safe, everyone.